that in the final instance, the major breakthrough that we have to make in this country was to find a settlement with the ANC. That's the reality.
We used to go in for a degree of jollification in the evenings, spend a bit of time in the pub together at night, and obviously when you are negotiating with people and you create that kind of social rapport, things become easier and you get to know them, you get to understand each individual a little better.
During the conference, tentative agreement was reached on arrangements for organizing a free and fair election.
It was the beginning of the process that eventually led us to an agreement and to a new constitution.
So Joe SLOVO has been very instrumental in advocating a system where we could remove the fears of the minorities in the country and also moderate the arrogance of a majority, of a black majority.
Formal negotiations began soon after in the World Trade Center near Johannesburg. The ANC and government agreed that the power-sharing coalition of major parties that would run the country would last for 5 years. Other parties had to accept.
There were, at the multi-party talks, 26 parties altogether. But every level-headed South African knew that essentially the settlement would come through what the government and the ANC could agree upon or not. The one had the power and the other one had the majority support.
The carve-up between ANC and National Party angered Afrikaners of the right wing, dominated by the Conservative Party.
You can see this process of ANC National Party cooperating against the rest. For example, if there's some problems or suddenly there's a veto or something that's just got stuck, then firstly SLOVO will pick it up. And you can see he sort of write a small note to Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa would then wink for Roelf MEYER, and the two of them will go outside. They would formulate some sort of proposal, come back, the one would propose, the other one would second it, and it was just being forced through.
We maintained a very close link with our principals. And I think we followed very much the same pattern in that regard. I reported to FW, and he reported to Mandela, but very much on the same basis. Very close line, very hands-on.
The double act became known as the Roelf and Cyril show. The double act became known as the Roelf and Cyril show. The double act became known as the Roelf and Cyril show.